Hello. So today we're going to be solving unique paths, and basically the idea about this question is how do you get this robot from this part of the grid matrix, basically 0, 0, all the way down to the maximum of both x and y axis to the finish line. So whatever the matrix is, you have to find the different paths it could follow, and that would be one single path. So if it goes, and by the way, one of the requirements is it can only go down or right, so there's no going down and then up and then down. It's just either forward, down, or forward, down, and then down again. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. So to solve this question, we want to basically, it's a dynamic programming problem, so we have to think of this, and then we have to think of how many ways you can reach this point from this part, and then from this point it's 1, from this point it's 2, from this point it's 1, and the reason this one is 2 is because you add in this one plus this one, and that would be because you can either go this way or this way to go to the finish line, and that will give you 2. And then here it's going to be 3 because you can either go this way down here, or go down here and then go forward in, or just go forward and down. So that's 3 paths. So if you basically think about it, and the whole bottom row is just ones, if you think about it, we're just kind of calculating a dynamic programming problem from the bottom side up. And the way to basically code it is we could just say row equals to 1 multiplied by n. So that's number of not number of rows, number of columns. And then basically what we do with that is for I in range m minus 1. So that is this the first row, which is this one, and then this m minus 1, we're trying to go to do all these other rows, so it's going to do 2 of them right now, and we're going to say new row. So this is the only row we need to keep track of, equals to for now we could just do the same thing with the old row, but that's just to initialize it, and then we're going to loop through it. So for j in range n minus 2, so comma minus 1 minus 1. Now time to explain this part. So basically this part is us looping through this, and the new row is this, and n minus 2 is basically telling us we have to start from here, and basically what we're doing is this, we're starting from here so that we can basically add 1, see where it can go, or and add 1 here, basically like be able to do this, and then we basically move backwards until we do all of it, and that would be the complete of this row. So it's just going to be new row j, which we make it equals to new row j plus 1, which at the moment it's going to have 1 start if we started from here, plus that will be this one, and then we're going to say new row, oh no, just a row, so that's this row here, which is that one on top. We go for j as well because we just want to go to the same row down here, and whatever that is should be our new row. Yeah, we basically want to loop that first, and then we'll say row equals new row. The idea behind this is we're going to keep ignoring, so once we calculate this row, we're going to ignore this row at the bottom here because we're going to make row equals new row, and then we're going to do this one, and the answer is just going to be this row where the bot has started. And if we go to the bottom, you just say return row 0, and voila, I think that should work unless I made a mistake. Looks like I have made a mistake. Syntax error. Oh, return. And if we submit, that should work. All right, that's it for today.